Following the events that took place yesterday at the press conference between Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather leading up to their fight next month, well, it seems Jake Paul officially got himself banned. Now, I'm sure some of you guys were excited that maybe he got banned from YouTube altogether, but yeah, I'm sorry to break it to you guys, it seems like that's never going to happen. Now, love him or hate him, guys, it's quite evident he knows how to make headlines, he knows how to get people talking, and of course, checking out what he's doing. Even if you just go to his page to see the footage he uploads regarding, I don't know, whatever it is he gets himself involved in, YouTube doesn't really care. You still go to his page, which means they can still make money. So a YouTube ban is probably never gonna happen. Sorry to break it to you guys. The fight, well, that's a different story. Him being there, that's not really gonna make them that much money. So why do they want that headache in the first place? We're gonna tell you guys all about it right now in InformOverload. Make sure to smash that like button and let's go, baby! I'm feeling ready for this one. Now, for those of you unaware, Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather are officially set to fight in Miami on June 6th. Although the fight was originally planned for February of this year, for whatever reason, it didn't pan out, with some sources saying there wasn't enough interest or people buying the pay-per-view beforehand, and Logan denying that, claiming it was due to scheduling issues. Either way, the fight is now a month away, and a press conference was set up to add some hype or even some tension. Let me tell you, it did. At first, Logan and Floyd got on stage, chirped a little bit, went face to face. It was all grand and went as expected. Of course, Logan's brother Jake had to also make a scene afterward, getting in Floyd's face and claiming he wants to fight with the boxing legend as well. They are both undefeated, so I mean, there's that. For those of you unaware, Jake is the one of the two brothers who is the undefeated boxer with a 3-0 record, all his wins coming against YouTubers and an MMA fighter who specialized in wrestling. There's also a lot of speculation his latest win over said fighter was fixed. Regardless, it seems Jake always has to steal the show, and while getting into a bit of a heated face-off with Floyd, he literally grabbed his hat and ran off. It seems this was planned, as prior to the press conference, Jake literally said on video in a TikTok he posted to his account, I quote, "I'm going to grab Floyd Mayweather's hat." He then cut together the clip of him doing, well, just that. Following the altercation which took place, in which it appears Jake Paul ended up with a black eye, a torn shirt, and what could be a little bit of blood on either his lip or his tongue, it turns out he was also banned from the fight altogether. If you've yet to see the video footage of the incident, it's all over social media, and it seems Floyd was very upset about what had happened. We actually just did a video on it earlier today, so be sure to check that one out if you guys want to be up to date with everything that's going on. Some think this was all planned and is just to sell the fight, while others think Jake crossed the line yet again. Logan broke the news to Jake on his Instagram story, explaining, I quote, "They're not letting you into the fight. You're literally banned from the Hard Rock Stadium on June 6th. He then turned the camera to show Jake, who was wearing sunglasses even though it was nighttime, which is interesting. I don't know why you would do that. Who said, I quote, "Swipe up, I'll buy the fight, I don't care." Clearly not too bothered by it. Although Logan also didn't seem all that upset by it in the car. Immediately after the press conference, he did seem a little upset with the entire situation, and now with Floyd Mayweather claiming he's going to kill Jake Paul, whether that means literally or figuratively, it seems Logan is taking this fight much more seriously, shifting from an entertainment perspective to genuinely wanting to hurt Floyd, which, I mean, good luck. As always, we'd love to hear your thoughts on this one down below, guys. For now, let's do some comment replies from the video. Logan Paul angry, Jake Paul attacked by Floyd Mayweather's team. Casey Windham said, "Gotcha hat, earned him a black eye." I will say, with all due respect to Jake, I don't really owe much respect to Jake at all, but I will say, he got a tattoo that says "Gotcha hat," and immediately he had hats that literally say "Gotcha hat." You gotta give it to him. He's like, you gotta give it to his marketing team or whoever helped, like his management. As much as, you know, you could say whatever you want about him, from a business perspective only of just making money, he's a killer. He's doing something. Sadie Alexis said, "I would have figured Logan would be mad at his brother for pulling the attention off of him and his fight." Well, it seems at first there was a clip of Logan walking after the whole thing broke up, and he was removing a microphone, but you still heard him say as he was taking off his mic on him, he's like, "Why do you do that, bro?" Like, it seemed like he was genuinely upset, like why did Jake have to make this a spectacle when it could have just been a genuine chance, I guess, for Logan to prove, you know, I've changed? It kind of soured that whole image of Logan, you know, fully changing and being taken seriously, you know what I mean? At least in my eyes. Maybe other people don't feel that way. That's how I feel. Robbie S said, "Rip Logan Paul." June 6th, is it? Like I said, good luck touching Floyd. I don't think he's gonna touch him. People think he's gonna knock him out. This is different than like the people Jake Paul has fought. People don't understand. Floyd Mayweather is one of the best of all time, if not the greatest of all time. Like, he's up there with Muhammad Ali. So that's all like Tyson. Like, he's up there. He's the three of them. Like, anyways, guys, that's all for this one. I've been your host, Jared Bronstein. Let us know if you guys are gonna watch the fight on June 6th in the comments down below, and we'll see you guys soon.